Have you ever felt that deep urge, to just shed everything you thought you were, to sort of strip away all the layers and rebuild yourself, maybe somewhere completely unexpected? Well, today we're doing a bit of a unique deep dive. We're not looking at, say, a research paper or a historical text. Instead, we're diving into something just as powerful, the lyrics of a song called Burn Me Down.
Ah,
And this track, it blends industrial rock, electronic rock, dark synthwave, creates a really specific mood. Our mission here is to unpack the intense imagery, the journey woven into these words. We want to pull out insights about transformation, rebellion, radical self-discovery. It paints such a vivid picture, even if it's just a song, of this sort of temporary community and personal rebirth.
it's fascinating, isn't it? How just a few lines of lyrics can build an entire world almost. They create this temporary reality where these really profound changes happen. And the lyrics, they make you think not just what's going on, but why? Why this intensity matters for the person going through it?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's step into that world. The opening lines, they hit you immediately. Dust in my lungs, fire in my chest. Then you get broken ground, the ashes of my yesterdays. What kind of place, what emotional state does that bring up for you?
Oh, straight away, it's this feeling of desolation, real desolation, dust in my lungs. It's physical, sure, but it's also like being choked by the past, stripped bare. Broken ground makes you think of a place that's been shattered or maybe deliberately broken apart to be remade. And ashes of my yesterdays, that's so potent. It's not just remembering the past, it's like actively burning it down, reducing it to nothing useful anymore. It's a space where you have to face yourself, really. No comforts, no old pretenses, a blank slate almost.
It feels really active, though, more than just letting go. The song says, I burned the shell I once lived in.
That sounds like a deliberate choice, a real declaration. What's the significance of actively burning the shell?
Yeah.
Exactly. It moves from just letting go to this almost ritualistic destruction. A shell that protects you, defines you maybe, but it also limits you, right? It could be an old identity, maybe one society gave you or just one you've outgrown. So to burn it, that's a final break. It's saying that's completely over. This isn't gentle change. It's fiery, probably painful, but ultimately it's about liberation, obliterating the old to make way for the new. It's a powerful metaphor for shedding roles, expectations, maybe even trauma. Allowing something totally new to emerge takes real courage.
And right after that, we get the statement that just sets the rules, or lack thereof. No gods, no rules, no time to rest. It sounds so untamed. What did that tell us about the spirit of this place?
Yeah, that phrase just shouts rejection. Rejection of external authority, conventional structures. It's pure autonomy, no gods, so no dogma, no rules, forget societal constraints, and no time to rest. That suggests this constant, almost urgent engagement with the now, always becoming. It signals a space where you direct yourself, you define your own meaning, free from all the usual norms. It's self-governance, that kind of existential freedom people often look for outside the mainstream.
Okay, so the song starts very personal, but then it hints at something more collective. We hear about faces painted, eyes like fire, dancing shadows, lost desire. What kind of shared experience is emerging here?
The face is painted. That immediately makes me think of shedding the individual ego, blending into a collective look. It's performative, maybe a bit tribal, transforming appearances together, eyes like fire, dancing shadows. It evokes this raw, primal energy, a shared intensity, and lost desire. Maybe that means losing those conventional material desires, replaced by a hunger for something more basic, more shared. It feels like more than just a party. It's a collective letting go of inhibitions, finding connection through that shared intensity, that willingness to be real and exposed.
And building on that, the pre-choruses feels like the core anthem of this group. Let it up, let it rise, burn the truth behind the lies. We are not what we've been told. In this fire, we break the mold. This feels like their rallying cry. What lies or maybe societal constructs are they burning away here?
Oh, absolutely. This is the anthem. Burn the truth behind the lies. That's really provocative, isn't it? It suggests tearing down what we're taught to accept as real, questioning the narratives pushed on us by, society, media, whatever. It's digging for a deeper, maybe more personal truth that's been covered up. And we are not what we've been told. That's such a direct rejection of those imposed identities. So breaking the mold in this fire, it's a group effort to find authenticity.
Yeah.
A powerful statement against conformity made together. The music, that industrial rock drive, really underscores that forceful feeling.
Which leads us right into the chorus in this central paradox. Burn me down, let the desert take me, watch me rise, nothing left can break me, in the chaos I find me. It's embracing destruction to find strength. How does that work? How does being burned down lead to power?
It's such a reversal of how we normally think, right? Destruction usually means loss. But here, it's presented as necessary for resilience. The desert, usually seen as empty, harsh, becomes this crucible, a place of purification. By letting the desert take you, you're giving up control, accepting being vulnerable. And in that surrender, you find out what's really left, what's truly you. Nothing left can break me. That speaks to the strength you find when you've faced the ultimate stripping away and survived. Strength isn't found despite the chaos, it's found through it. Chaos isn't the enemy, it's the environment for discovery. It burns away the unimportant stuff, leaving just the core truth. And that image burning bright above the sand, wow, it's like a beacon of this new power right there in the desolation.
The imagery just keeps getting richer, more specific to this world. Metal hearts and neon scars, riding light on mutant cars. Oh, this really builds the world, connects to those musical styles you mentioned too. What do these visuals tell us?
Yeah, this is where the artistic, maybe counterculture vibe really comes alive, and you can feel that genre blend. Metal hearts could be resilience, yeah. That strength forged in the fire. Maybe it even echoes the industrial sound, strong, mechanical, tough. And neon scars, that's brilliant. It means the wounds, the marks of the past aren't hidden. They're transformed into something bright, illuminated, like badges of honor. And the mutant cars, I mean, that screams radical self-expression. They aren't just transport, they're moving art. Customized, maybe bizarre extensions of this transformed identity, riding through the night, this moving display of creativity and freedom. It paints a picture, maybe post-apocalyptic, but definitely about making something new and amazing from the wreckage.
And that idea of a different way of being comes through so strongly in verse 2, with the line, no currency, no fame, no fear, only truth and fire here. This sounds like a blueprint for a radically different society, even if temporary. What values are driving this community?
That line is fascinating. It sketches out a space where all the usual drivers, money, status, anxiety, are just irrelevant, gone, no currency. Points towards something beyond buying and selling. Maybe valuing participation, gifting, connection instead. No fame. Strips away the ego, the chase for recognition. Focus shifts to who you are, not how you're seen. And no fear. Wow. Imagine an environment where you can actually be vulnerable, where those constant background anxieties are lifted. So what's left? Only truth and fire. Authenticity and intense, direct experience. It's about getting rid of the superficial to connect with what's fundamentally human. Even the past dissolves in LED. It suggests leaving behind the digital noise, the baggage. Only the present, the real, matters. It's a powerful vision.
And the intensity just keeps building in that second pre-chorus. Let it roar, let it bleed. We are chaos, we are need. What we were is now erased. In this furnace, we are faced.
This doesn't sound gentle at all. It sounds like a raw confrontation. Oh, absolutely. It's visceral. Let it roar. Let it bleed. That's about unleashing everything. Confronting the messy, untamed parts of ourselves. Accepting the primal. We are chaos. It's not about being disorganized. It's acknowledging life's unpredictability and embracing it, owning it. We are need. That cuts right to the core, doesn't it? Fundamental human desires for connection, meaning, truth, beneath all the layers society puts on top. What we were is now erased. Just hammers home that total identity shift, like burning the shell earlier. And in this furnace, we are faced. It's the crucible again. No hiding. You're confronted with your absolute true self, purified by fire. You can almost hear those darker synthwave sounds creating that intense introspective space.
It all seems to lead to the bridge, which feels like the philosophical peak. Ash to ash, light to dark, we leave the system, strike the spark, no more noise, no more control. We lose the world and gain the soul. After all that burning down and chaos, what does it mean to gain the soul?
This really gets to the heart of it. Ash to ash, light to dark, acknowledging cycles, endings, beginnings. It's natural within this process. Leave the system, strike the spark. That's the conscious choice. Sever the ties with the conventional world. Ignite your own inner light. No more noise, no more control. That's liberation from the constant static, the external pressures of everyday life. And the trade-off is profound. We lose the world of expectations, materialism, maybe control, and gain the soul. Gaining the soul here feels like returning to your core essence, finding that authentic self free from all the external baggage. It's a deep internal enrichment that comes from stripping away the superficial, finding purpose from within, not from outside approval. It feels fundamental, lasting.
And the final chorus, the outro, they really cement this transformation. Reborn, remade, raging. And that final line. The fire begins, but there's no end I came to burn, to break the chain, and only truth and ash remain. It leaves you feeling this isn't just over, it's an ongoing state.
Exactly. It sums it all up. The transformation is complete, but it's also permanent, ongoing. Raging here doesn't sound destructive. It sounds like vibrant energy, passion for this new authentic self, unstoppable. The fire begins, but there's no end. This means it wasn't just a one-off experience. It's a continuous way of being, always creating, always purifying. The person chose this. I came to burn, to break the chain. It was an active seeking of liberation. And what's left? Truth and ash. Not just physical remnants, but the symbolic essence of what was, fused with the pure, undeniable truth of the self that emerged. It means the change lasts. The chains are broken for good.
So we've walked through Burn Me Down, explored this world built from dust and fire, leading to this profound rebirth. We've touched on deliberately shedding the past, the power of collective experience in these really unconventional spaces, and the transformation that happens when you strip away all those societal layers. It evokes such a strong sense of radical self-expression.
Yeah, and this deep dive just into one song's lyrics, it really shows how art can capture these incredibly complex human urges for freedom, for authenticity, for finding ourselves. The themes resonate so widely.
Yeah.
Letting go, finding strength in chaos, searching for truth. That's way bigger than just one song or one specific kind of event. It speaks to something universal.
So, thinking about all this, what does it mean for you listening after hearing about this journey through fire? What ashes in your own life might you need to sift through, maybe even embrace to truly rise? And what chains might you be ready to burn away to find your most authentic self?